Let me tell you something you already know.
This is Dave Kirilloff, and I'm going to talk about hitting. What's it really going to take to get your son and daughter to hit better in real games? I mean, you're trying to increase bat speed, and you are increasing bat speed. You got your motion detector, and you still can't hit good in games. You got your virtual reality glasses, and you're doing it twice, 3 times a week, and you're still not hitting better in games. You get your son or daughter a pair of glasses. They got 20/20 vision, 20/10 vision, and they still can't hit good in games. Your hitting instructor is improving their swing mechanics. I mean, even with that, they still can't hit better in the games. Well, I think by now you may be saying to yourself, I think I have the wrong perspective. You're trying everything people tell you to try, and it's not working. It's time to jump off the merry-go-round, and I'm going to give you some answers. This is why your son and daughter can't hit in games. It's because your player's brain is taking too long to convert the information the brain gets from the eyes, format and organize a clean reaction, a clean response. Here's the winning recipe. Your son and your daughter need to stop daydreaming at home plate. Your players need to stop trying to hit the ball as hard as they can. Your son and daughter need to practice more, but practice using the S.A.I.D Principle, specific adaptations imposed demands. Translation, they need someone to pitch them batting practice, not to throw them batting practice. They need to use machines that are at least 50 feet away from them and practice hitting with realistic depth. That's going to let them practice their depth perception and help their swing mechanics and swing path. They need to find out what is the right model of deceleration that's going to fit their brain, how they're athletically wired, and stop using this one-size-fits-all hitting model. And one more note, they need more block training, quality block training, the kind that mimics the game. Our hitters need more block training under the S.A.I.D Principle. Once our hitters can create an optimal hitting reaction based upon the visual patterns they got to react to, then we can implement variation training. And what that means is after you master block training for fastballs and block training for curveballs while using the S.A.I.D Principle, then we can create variation. Here's 2 fastballs, here's 2 curveballs. Here's 1 fastball, here's 1 curveball. So here's my recommendation. Let's get your son, your daughter, your team signed up for one of our programs. I honestly don't know why it's taking you this long, but today's the day. Let's give this plan some traction and let's put it into action. At our ultimate hitting events, we bring in pitchers to come in and actually pitch batting practice to our hitters. Our hitters learn these valuable concepts of hitting perception while receiving batting practice from pitchers who offer the same visual patterns hitters will see in the game. And because our pitchers will be pitching batting practice, not throwing batting practice, now I can teach the hitters about an extremely important concept called the pitcher's common denominator. The pitcher's common denominator is a signal, it's an indicator that the batter uses to prepare himself to get his eyes into position, to get the data about the ball. The reason why it's so important to understand a pitcher's common denominator and get the eyes into position, because this technique of using the pitcher's common denominator improves and gives the hitter an advantage of having a larger dose of hitting perception. Even my son, Alex Kirilloff, who plays for the Minnesota Twins, he still needs to practice this and hone his skill on mastering his timing with his vision. And he still needs to constantly try to improve his hitting perception. And you too can train to do this at our ultimate hitting events. Next, if you can't attend our ultimate hitting event, consider getting our online hitting course, the best hitting drill ever 6.0 version. Or consider making a FaceTime hitting appointment with us. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make an appointment to come visit us at our indoor training facility in Anna, Texas. All the information you're going to need is inside the description box. Click it and then send me a message and let's have a discussion of how I can be an asset to your son or your daughter's player development. And just one more quick note, consider this. Change your mind and give Jesus Christ a try because He's waiting to bless your life. I'm Dave Kirilloff with LanguageOfHitting.com and the Kirilloff Baseball School in Anna, Texas.